Welcome to Morgane TV. Yeah, baby. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. My allergies are bothering me, and on top of that, my vocal cords are a little bit irritated because I've been recording stuff, but the thing is that I went a little bit too hard, so I need to rest my vocal cords a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that actually because I'm a little bit hard-headed, but I'm gonna have to, I think. Anyways, first and foremost, don't forget to hit the like button, please. So, welcome to Morgane TV. My name is Morgane Jackson, and this is a silent album listening show. So, today, we are going to be listening to Ant Clemons, Happy to Be Here. His new album. I didn't choose the deluxe version because it just had one more song which looked like a remix, so I didn't see like the purpose of just going with that one. I chose to go to listen to the original one, which is Happy to Be Here, period. So Ant Clemons, I already did a reaction video of one of his songs where he had Ty Dolla $ign featured on it. I really enjoyed the song, and you know, he's also a cutie pie. He's easy on the eyes, so I'm not gonna be like complaining about that. Of course, it helps. Ant Clemons really is a cutie pie, and also I just like his style, and he seems pretty chill. And also, one thing that I saw that was pretty interesting with this album is that apparently he worked with Justin Timberlake, and I'm like, oh, so Justin Timberlake, side note, Justin Timberlake has gotten lost in the woods at some point. I was a huge fan of Justin Timberlake when I was a teenager. He was one of my crushes. I really all the girls were crushing on Justin Timberlake. Like the whole Future Sex Love Sounds era with Timbaland and Justin Timberlake. That was just a whole vibe at that time. Then we had Justin Timberlake, Man in the Woods, and we were like, oh, what the fuck? What happened? He got lost in the woods, and then now he's trying to get black people back on his good side. Well, back on black people's good side, because we have been talking about, hey, by the way, that whole Janet Jackson situation was not cool, dude. So he's been trying to, send love signals and be forgiven, and also like get back to the money, because honestly, Justin Timberlake working with white people, that was not a good career move for him. So I'm like, so he found this young black artist to collaborate with, and I'm like, this is interesting. I kind of find it comical, but I do like Ant Clemons a lot, so I'm intrigued of what this is going to be sounding like. So let's see. Let's get right into it. Let's see what this is going to be sounding like. Like I said, this is going to be like a super quick show today because we only have 8 tracks. Let me see if there's any like interludes or anything. No, we don't have any interludes, but we have short songs. We only have one song that's a little bit over 3 minutes, but the rest is like around 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So it's gonna be pretty quick. So let's get started. by track number 1, Mama, I Made It. I don't know why I said that like that. It just seemed fun. All right. Let's get started. Track number 1, which is called Mama, I Made It. Let's give that one a listen in 3, 2, 1. That was a nice little opening to the album. That was sweet. I appreciated that. There's you know what? The little violins at the end, the little strings at the end, yeah, gave it a nice little poetic touch, I would say. And that's one of the vibes that I get from that's one of the vibes that I get from Ant Clemons, is that he has a pretty poetic side, which I'm not mad at all. Like, I feel it's super, you know, very artsy, very poetic, very sensitive also in some ways. So yeah, I like that about him. For me, this one would be a 3.5. I like it. It's a nice opening. I'm not sure if I would go out of my way to replay the song, but I do appreciate like the nice little opening, the delicate like kind of poetic touch with the strings, and then just the pure joy and happiness of him like saying on the track, hey, I can hear my own voice, like I have a whole album and I hear the person singing and it's me, and you can hear him just being, you know, grateful and appreciating the moment of, you know, recording his own album and stuff like that. So I thought this was pretty, it was pretty dope. It was pretty cool. So I really like that. All right, track number 2. Track number 2 is called 4-Letter Word. 4-letter word. Is it love or is it fuck? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, the real practical questions in life. All right, let's get into track number 2, which is called 4-Letter Word. And we have Timbaland on here. I was talking about Justin Timberlake. Where is he? He's not even on the I can't even see him on the credits of the album. I know he worked with him. He was probably like writing. That's probably why he's not like mentioned on the song. But Timbaland is mentioned though. So let's listen to Ant Clemons, which is pretty dope that a young artist like that got to work with Timbaland. That's pretty dope for both of them. Timbaland, you know, he's a legend. So of course, it's always a good thing, you know, to keep your sound fresh, to work with younger artists. And as a young artist, of course, like, because Ant Clemons is probably like younger than me, but still from the same generation, so you still know the whole Timbaland era. So of course it probably was like super exciting for him to be able to work with somebody like Timbaland. So let's hear it. Let's hear what this sound like. 4-Letter Word, track number 2 on Ant Clemons' album. Let me scroll back up here because I don't like the fact that we can't see what's going on. All right. Track number 2 on Ant Clemons' album, Happy to Be Here, which is called 4-Letter Word, starting in 3, 2, 1. That was short and sweet. Short and sweet. That was efficient. I was waiting for the beat drop, of course, because like if Timbaland is on there, I wanted to hear the beat drop. So I was waiting for that. We had a little bit of guitar at the beginning. You know, just continuing with the whole guitar vibe that we had with the first song. And a nice little short and sweet song. I'm giving this one a 3.5. Also, I'm not like super sold on it though. It's a nice little chill vibe. I'm not mad at the beat, but I don't know. It's still missing something for me, like to have like really replay value, like that. So I'm not mad at the song. The song is pretty like chill, actually good. You know, Ant Clemons can sing also, so of course it's gonna be like a vibe. But I don't know. I'm not yeah, I'm not super sold on the song. It's kind of like was Timbaland on, I think it was Niniola. He was on one of Niniola's song also. It was a nice attempt, but not spectacular. That's what I'm gonna say. So for me, it's still decent. It's still a 3.5. Not super mad at it, but I'm not super hype about it either. All right. Let's move on to track number 3. Track number 3 is Excited. All right, let's get into track number 3 though. That one I really like. Track number 3, Excited, is really, really good. I love Ty Dolla $ign also. So let's get into track number 3, which is called Excited, in 3, 2, 1. I just love that song so much. To me, it's just like so, like I was saying previously, it's like poetic. You have this poetic song and it's like super sweet. Like it's just cute and sweet, and you know, he has butterflies when she texts him. It is so adorable. It's so pure. You know, no need to be talking about bitches and hoes all the time. Sometimes we just need like some little, you know, romantic stuff. Also, that bass line is also on my list of bass lines that I want to learn, because that bass is, I don't know, I just fell in love with that bass line. So I really enjoyed this song. I say all that to say that this song for me is a 5, because I've been listening to this song like on repeat since like the first time I heard it. So like it has everything. It's just sweet and all lovey-dovey like I like. And also we have Ty Dolla $ign that gives a little like sexy, raspy kind of like voice on it. That's the best of all 3 so far. I didn't expect that from the song. Yeah, see? That song is really, really good. I agree. Like, I'm underwhelmed. That's why I'm kind of also a little bit harsh on my ratings for the previous songs, because I know this song. So I know the potential of the artist. I know what we're capable of having. That's why I tend to have high expectations, because if I really fell in love with one song, I'm expecting the whole album to be kind of around that level. So for me, this song is a 5, because like I've been playing it on repeat since I've been listening, since the first time that I listened to it. So I would be a hypocrite if I didn't give it like a full 5, because up to the point where I want to learn the bass line, which is not easy for me to do. I'm still a beginner. I'm still struggling. It's a whole thing. But hey, we're getting there. Working on it, right? Let's move on to track number 4, which is called Aladdin. Interesting. I was not expecting that though. We have a feature with Pharrell Williams on there. I did not expect that at all. So Aladdin, we have a feature with Pharrell on there. This artist has a great, I don't know if it's the manager or the record label or whoever is putting him in contact with these big, huge names, but this is pretty dope. I get excited when I see young artists, up and coming artists who get like big names like that, because like that's a kind of cosign and stuff. So that's big. That's always a good thing. So let's get into track number 4, which is called Aladdin, starting in 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. That was a whole vibe. see, finally, there we go. We have something that's kind of on the same level of what I was expecting. I heard Pharrell singing, but I didn't, I assume that's not him that did the beat because we didn't hear his tag. If you don't know what Pharrell's tag is, which is funny because I saw a whole thing about, like a TikTok video of somebody like super surprised figuring out what Pharrell's tag, like as a producer is, and I'm like, I've been you. But I guess like, because the thing is that it's super subtle. Like if you really don't pay attention like that, if you just like appreciate the song and jam to it, you don't really notice. But if you have like the habit of trying to listen to details and, you know, figure out stuff, when you hear the same thing once, twice, 3 times, you're like, okay, this is not a coincidence. There's something going on here. So, yeah, so that's why I'm saying we did not hear Pharrell's tag as a producer on there, so I assume that's not him on the beat, although I'm kind of surprised because it kind of sounds like him. Ride Me Like a Carpet, he said. I heard that. Of course I heard it. My rate for track number 4, which is called Aladdin, I'm giving it a 4 because that was a whole vibe. In my opinion, I really enjoyed that song. It's more up to the level that I was expecting because since I already knew the song Excited, I was expecting like a whole super top-notch vibe out of this album. That's why I was like a little bit underwhelmed by the first 2 songs, but this one picks it back up, which makes me very happy. I really enjoyed it. It was like a whole vibe, and like I already told you guys, I enjoy like video games and stuff like that, although I don't take the time to like really play anymore. I more so enjoy watching gameplays. That way I can do other stuff because I'm working on so many stuff at the same time that I don't really feel like sitting down and playing a game. But I do watch some gamers like on Twitch or the replays on YouTube. Most of the time I'm like on YouTube anyways, watching the replays. So I'm still like kind of a gamer girl at heart. I just don't play like that. So anytime we have like any type of like video game type of noises in music, it makes me happy. So that's one thing that I really appreciated also. And yeah, for me that was a whole vibe. So we're going to be going into track number 5, which is called Beep. No feature on that one. All the features are done. Alright, let's get into track number 5, Beep. Starting in 3, 2, 1. That was a whole vibe too. There we have it. We have it. I really enjoyed that one. That was great. That was totally I really enjoyed that a lot. I'm gonna give that one a 5. I wrote 4.5, but I was really jamming to that one, so that one gets a 5 too, in my opinion. That was just like, he was like in his pocket, nice and smooth, but you know, the whole mix of the beat and then the lyrics and stuff, and I don't know, as like beep beep beep, I don't know, that was funny, and also like kind of cute and sexy and, you know, playful and stuff. Like, you know, you can sense his kind of trying to blend his very poetic and sensitive style with, you know, a more modern take and stuff like that. You know, still being like, hey, I'm still a man, okay? Very R. Kelly of him. I liked it a lot. Yeah, that was like very, very chill in his pocket, you know, just like being chill and very seductive and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. Let's get into track number 6, which is called Good For You. I'm interested. See, now he has my attention. I was kind of like disappointed at the beginning of the album, but now that we had like 3 very, very good songs in a row, he has my attention and I want to hear more. So let's hear Good For You, track number 6 on Ant Clemons' album. Happy to be here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Man, that guitar saved it. Cause I was like, okay, we're back in the chill register that we had in the beginning of the album. Once again, not mad at it, not hype about it either. But then, you know, the lyrics caught my attention because he was talking about, you know, being good to her, cooking for her and stuff like that. So we had the whole chill vibe, and then the guitar. We had a little bit of electric guitar in there, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that made it also like way more sexy. So I enjoyed that. So that's a 4 for me, in my opinion. Chill song, Tangerine says, chill song, his voice is just okay. I like the instruments though. 3.6. I can see that. He doesn't have like a super impressive voice, but I still enjoy like his style of like singing and stuff. He doesn't sing, but he can sing and, you know, serenade a little bit. So I enjoyed that. That was nice. That was chill. That was a nice little vibe, you know, to relax, have a nice chill Sunday that will be good on the chill playlist, you know, in the background. Yep, the guitar saved it. Yeah, the guitar really picked it up for me because I was like, okay, chill vibe, alright. But then we had the guitar, I was like, oh, okay. Nice little touch. Alright, we're almost done. We only have 2 songs left, so let's get into track number 7, which is called Best Friend. Yeah. Track number 7, which is called Best Friend, starting in 3, 2, 1. Damn, he done fucked his best friend and now he ain't got no friends no more. Rookie mistake. I already like this one better. I mean, I kind of see that. I don't know. Tangerine says she liked this one better, and I'm kind of not. Because, okay, I'm kind of torn. Yeah, auto-tune like a motherfucker, though. That's what I was about to say. It's like, we have a whole bunch of auto-tune in, like, a whole... I kind of get the concept that he was trying to, like... Because the song sounds blurry. Honestly. The song sounds blurry, but also it kind of goes with the story he's trying to tell, because he was... friends with the chick, and then they fucked, and then because like he said it was gonna be alright, it was like, it's nothing, we can just like fuck for once, and then nothing's gonna happen to our friendship, everything's gonna be okay. But of course it makes stuff weird, like especially depending on the person, but sometimes like things like that are kind of risky. You really have to know the person like objectively before going into that type of territory, because now he done got out the friend zone and got some pussy, but it made stuff weird between them, and now he ain't got no friends. And she's definitely not letting nobody out the friend zone anymore, because like if she's gonna lose a friend every time she fucks him, I'm not gonna do it. So see, he done messed up the game for everybody. And now we go into like, because not so long ago it was a whole debate on Twitter, like on social media, about what Steve Harvey said about men and women not being able to be friends, like genuine friends, because the men are usually trying to fuck, which I agree with to an extent. To me, in my opinion, like men and women can be friends, but in a very like specific setting. Like, it has to be established and no sexual tension. Or, if there is sexual tension, because you can still be, like, good friends with a fuck buddy, but it has to be, like, a really high level of being able to detach yourself and not develop like further feelings with, which is like if you continue to have sex with the same person all over and over again, especially for women, we tend to like develop like feelings and emotion because we are more in tune with our emotions. So of course it's gonna make stuff weird, because either you end up wanting something else, like taking stuff further to the next level, or one of you guys start dating somebody else because they're trying to, you know, detach themselves from the situation, and now the one who's not dating is frustrated and gets jealous. So it just makes the whole thing weird. Just don't fuck your friends, okay? You can't fuck your friend. It always messes things up. Yeah, see, Monty agrees with me. Don't fuck your friends. Or if you do, make sure that both of you guys are able to compartmentalize and not get attached. So, yeah, he messed everything up. Then got out the friend zone. So I enjoyed, back to what I was originally saying, I enjoyed the storytelling, because, you know, there's a story behind, because he was talking about being good to you in the previous song, which was cooking and like having sex with the chick and stuff like that, you know, catering to her. And then now he's talking about the fact that he actually fucked his best friend and everything is messed up now. Alright, to me, I did not enjoy that one as much. I'm gonna give it a 2.5, like the average, because I enjoyed the storytelling, but the whole song sound just as blurry as the lines between his whole best friend sex buddy situation. So didn't really enjoy it that much. I still respect the storytelling because like I said, I am a huge fan of storytelling. I really enjoy you know, having a story to follow through, especially when I'm listening to an album. I want to have a storyline to follow up with and stuff like that. I think that is entertaining and that adds, you know, to the whole experience of listening to an album. But in this case, storytelling, yes. Song in general, no. Alright, let's get into the last song. Last song before we get into it. Out of here. Not into it. Out of here. We're already in it. Track number 8, which is called Pinky Promise. Who? What kind of promise is he getting himself into? Do not make promises that you cannot keep. Let's see. Alright. Once again, listening to Ant Clemons' album, Happy to Be Here. We're going into track number 8, which is called Pinky Promise, starting in 3, 2, 1. Nice. That was a nice, chill song. Nice little vibe to wind down and get us smoothly out of the album. I appreciated that. Tangerine says, I like the vibe of best friend, and that that's one thing that I can understand, and also one thing that I wanted to mention. The only exception of fucking your best friend is if it's going to work, like actually in a relationship, because that is one example. Tangerine and CT were friends, they fucked, and then they got married. That's the only exception of not fucking things up. It actually elevates the whole situation. In that case, yes. Fucking your friend, okay, that works. But other than that, if it's already shaky and you're just fucking them because they're there and you're horny, it's more than likely just not gonna work out. It's just gonna fuck everything up. Oh, that's a good comment. Tangerine says Pinky Promise is a great movie soundtrack song. I can actually see that. That's a good point. I can totally see that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That was a nice little vibe. I'm giving it a 3.5. I already decided CT was gonna be my life partner before I finally gave him some pussy. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're sure, then that's the only exception when you can fuck your friend and actually not mess everything up and make something beautiful out of it, because you guys are so beautiful together. I just enjoy looking at your pictures and watching you guys like in sketches and stuff, and just, you know, the little bit of you guys that you share with the public and stuff like that. I just you know, I love you guys together. It's adorable. So yeah, just make something beautiful out of a friendship at first, and then becoming a life partner. But us average folk, usually when we fuck our friends, that's not how it goes. Everything goes to shit. Now you have to find a whole new group of friends, because usually your best friend hangs with you know, you guys hang with the same crew of friends. And now, if your best friend and you fall out because you fucked, and then it made stuff weird, and then you're trying to date, and the other one got jealous and all this stuff, and now you fall out, so you don't want to see your best friend, which is your ex-best friend now. Now you have to find a whole another group of friends, and it's just a headache. Don't don't do that to yourself. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. So yeah, that's the only exception. If you're sure, then you can fuck your friend. If you're not sure, don't do it. All right. Overall rate of this album. Personally, I am. I'm on the fence, because I have more of a majority of songs that I kind of was less feeling. My overall rate for this album, once again, let me know in the comments on the replay or in the chat, what's your overall rate. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5. 375. I'm gonna do 375 because I have 3 songs that I rated 3.5. I have 1 2.5. I have 2 5s. I still have 2 5s and a 4. Should I give it a 4? I feel like giving it a 375. Tangerine says 3.8. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go 374. 75. 74. 375. I'm gonna do that. Cause I'm not like super overwhelmed by the album. But there are 3 songs that I enjoyed a lot. So those are very high, but the other ones I'm just like nothing like super special about it. And my favorite song, although I already knew about Excited, and I've been hype about Excited for a while, I'm still gonna vote for track number 4, which was Aladdin with Pharrell, because to me that was like really a nice vibe, a nice surprise that I really enjoyed like listening to on this album. So, and you know, the whole video game reference that we can hear in the beat and stuff, I really enjoyed that. So that's going to be my rate and my vote. So my overall rate is a 375, and then I'm voting for track number 4, which is called Aladdin, featuring Pharrell Williams. So yeah, there we have it. That was a nice little experience. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as always. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends so that we can grow our gang. Speaking of gang, get you some merch. I came to funk you up, as well as gang merch also is on the merch boutique. And as usual, take care of yourselves. Have a great Sunday. Stay safe and keep it funky. Bye. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Tangerine.